Howdy do, buckaroos. This is my first one of the day. I've got one here that's kind of become a craft beer classic from Boulevard Smokestack series, a Rye on Rye ale aged in rye whiskey barrels. 12%. I'll read just a touch from their bottle here. Excuse me. Why rye? This assertively flavorful grain is more often associated with whiskey than ales. Even in that arena, it has largely been eclipsed by corn and barley. Excuse me, got an itch there. Sorry about that. Every time I come outside, boy. Fuck. Corn and barley, the sources of bourbon and scotch. But when we procured some seasoned barrels from our friends at Templeton Rye, we asked ourselves, why not? Why not brew a rich, tawny rye ale, then mellow it in the warmth charred oak rye whiskey cask? Two kinds of malted rye provide a spicy sweetness and giving way to notes of caramelized wood and the citrusy tang of Pearl Magnum and Saphir hops before easing into a dry, lingering finish. Well, there you go. This is the first time I've had this year. It just came out. It's got a best buy date, no shit, of 07 of 17. So they don't expect you to drink this one fresh, but I'm having it fairly fresh because it hasn't been out in my market for very long. And the nose, well, wow. Oh. The nose is what you'd expect from something called Rye on Rye. It smells like a rye ale aged in rye whiskey barrels. You really can. The oak is very apparent. It's very apparent. And so is the whiskey. You certainly can smell that spicy rye. But that oak is right at the forefront. You certainly can smell some malt sweetness as well as some of the notes imparted by the whiskey. Let's take a drink. Oh yeah, holy mother of pearl, that's good. Wow. 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 Yeah, I mean, it feels like a big rye ale. I mean, what do they say to look for here? Spicy sweetness. Yeah, you certainly get that spiciness of the rye with that malt sweetness. Sure, it's almost like a toasted malt thing going on. Notes of caramelized wood. Yeah, you certainly feel that. It kind of feels a little like toffee, to be honest. Giving way to notes and the citrusy tang of the hops. Yeah, you do feel some of that citrus as well right at the end. But make no mistake, you could tell it's a rye ale, but really the whiskey is the star of the show here. If you're not a big fan of whiskey, rye in particular, this one probably isn't going to be for you because that oak is very apparent. Those rye whiskey notes are very apparent. They are right there. They are big. They are bold in your face. It is a very assertive beer. Again, I mean, it is 12%. It doesn't necessarily feel extremely boozy in an unpleasant way, but you really can feel all of the 12%. You can feel all of those whiskey notes. It is what I would call a fireplace beer. It is certainly an after dinner. It's for me, it'd be kind of, after your dinner's done, you could have this with dessert if you like, or you could just call this dessert. It's when your day is done, you're just relaxing. You pop this open. If you've got some folks to share it with, go for it. It's really that kind of beer you just want to sit, relax, and enjoy. You're not going to drink fast. You don't want to drink fast. You just want to kind of, I won't say sip, but just kind of take it easy and enjoy what it has to offer. Because it's the kind of beer that just feels good all over. It does, from top to bottom. I mean, you feel those big rye notes early on. You feel all that oak. You feel the whiskey notes, and then you feel some of that malt sweetness. You feel some almost honey-like sweetness. And then, like they mentioned on the bottle here, I mean, you do feel some of those citrus notes right at the end. I'm personally getting almost some like tangerine-like notes right there in the finish, kind of balancing it all out. Wow, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It really is. It is flawless. It's a flawless beer in my particular opinion. So hey, this Tubby Beer Whisperer. I'll talk to you later.